Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears on Sunday Night Primetime. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Great.
In motion goes Likely. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11. And quick to pick up the first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Right back to him on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Great. Carlos, get him. Hey, 73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
A gain of 15. First down.
Great.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 19-yard line.
Great.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Tiger Swarm. Hey, easy, 60.
Now, Hurts. That is caught by the tight end. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
It is 3rd and long. Williams to the air once more. On the run to the right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
For the Bears.
On 4th down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. They take this in back to the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Drive the start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They'll stick with him again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Clearly, the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a third and long to see if they try something else.
Third down and 9. Here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Bobby Okereke. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's a first carry for their running back. Finding space at the 15. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
From a little further back, here's second and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Forced out wide. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal.
32!
Operating from the shotgun. And he tries to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. Inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Flushed to his left. He's going to run it. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
What is up?
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
3rd and 6.
Vegas!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Here's Tory Taylor now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Take Bigsby, the man he was looking for that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And now it's 4th down. Took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
it on.
Up the middle they go. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Eagles' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a couple.
Rinse it up.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
Brings up third.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard.
Rinse it hard. Here we go.
Here's Williams now to throw. Rolling to the left. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Rinse it on.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And he will score! Odunze, touchdown Chicago. It's his third touchdown on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Great. 63. Easy. 63. Back. Hey, 73.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 39 yards.
Hey, thumbs up. Alert. Skeleton.
A run up the middle with Bigsby. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for an Eagles first down. To throw is Hurts. Out wide, that's Bigsby.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Trimmer, 73.
Hurts now. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
180. Hey! $63.
To the air again. Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Talk things over before 3rd down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. He'll try to run for it. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Rolling right. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On second down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. A gain there of 21. Good for a Bears first down.
We spend so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, Look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Vegas, Vegas! Punch forward! Punch forward! Punch forward! Punch forward!
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's for the big tight end, Colston Loveland. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
What is it? Vegas, Vegas!
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's got it at about the 8. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal.
Vegas, Vegas! Punch forward, punch forward, punch forward!
To throw, it's Williams. Moving outside the pocket, that is hot! What a job on the scramble! DJ Moore, touchdown Bears!
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, I'll tell you what. Executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. And the offense will take one here, timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here comes third and 6. Third down, they go with Bigsby. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
It's a hard. Here we go. See the ball, see the ball, see the ball. Money.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Williams. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Chicago.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jair Brown up from a safety spot. He gets there and records the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. Once brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And long. Here's Williams. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. To return, it's Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Look wide. Gets this one complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they will finally run him down. Big time play for Philly. It's 35 yards. And it's set to go now on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 35. First down, Eagles.
Now Hurts. To the outside. He's got Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Hurts finding Smith. And an Eagle. First down.
19-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll run. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal.
Come on. Check, man.
Now this looks like a design run. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. In motion goes Likely. Third and goal for Hurts. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 6.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Second and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. It's out left and complete to Burton. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go play action here with Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag.
Raise it hard. Here we go. Vegas, Vegas. Yes. Tempo.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. Forced to his right. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Vegas!
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
We've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Short, complete to Likely. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Owens. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
By Grant Delpit. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game.
3rd and inches. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Roll Otunze. Touchdown Bears. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled the season output. He now has 4. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Hurts now. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. This one up top for Goodell. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well to gain a 43 yards. On first down, it's Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Montez Sweat in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Now on second and long. To throw is Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. Here we go. First and goal. He'll run, and this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out. Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
On first down, it's Hurts. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hey, 73. Call up Yeti.
Second down throw for Hurts. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So now, an extra point really doesn't help that much. He'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. And he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him, cannot bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
What is that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Every team practices 2-minute offense, end-of-game situation, and the chunk plays are really the drive starters. So now not only do they get the big completion, they bring up a fresh set of downs. Reminder, they still have 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go down and try to win this game.
Push down to his left. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes 1st and 10. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to win the game. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
A 31-yard attempt.
This kick is good. And the Bears are going to move out in front. So this one in the win column for the Bears. This one went all the way down to the wire. A late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, they may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back, they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded and still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk